G'day folks, and welcome to another episode of Madmullet Fishing Adventures. On today's show we've teamed up with a bit of a local legend around here by the name of Grooms. You can see him in the background there. We're over the flats, chasing some flathead, and a little bit later on we'll go through some tips and techniques on how you can come out here and chase some flathead yourself. Wayne's on to his first fish of the morning.
Yeah, it's a start. It's only about 20 centimetres long, but it's a start. Spot locking on this one. Now these little rascals are probably the most dangerous of all the flathead. They got more spines in them than you could ever imagine, and when they're this small they're very frisky. The spines on these things just up the top here, and when they're this size they rattle around your hands so much. It's very easy to get one of those spines embedded. Nice little fish. And away it goes.
Fish, nice. Alright guys, one of my first fish of the morning. I'm only using 3 pound. So it may sound like a big fish, but it's not going to be overly massive. Keep that pressure on him. If he wants to run, just let him run. Seen a glimpse of him down there. He's down about 5 metres. Oh my god, yeah. It's a dirty sea toad. These things you really have to be careful of. These teeth here will cut you down to the bone instantly. They've been known to bite hooks in half. As you see here, he's taken a swipe, cut that plastic in half, which is not hard to do, and I've hooked him in the side.
Right there too.
My first flathead for the morning. Not a bad fish, you can see him down there. Around that 43 centimetre mark. Nice pan-sized fish to start the morning off. I'll put him in the esky. Alrighty guys, one of my second fish of the morning. Hopefully I keep him stuck with him. Not a bad fish by the sound of things. There he is out there. Try and keep his head below water. You don't want them coming up and thrashing and trying to dislodge that hook. Beautiful. Open your mouth. There we go. A little bit better fish. He'll be up around that 40 centimetre mark, I would say. As you can see, he's engulfed that plastic right down. My wife Ash, you'll definitely be happy with me tonight, having flathead for dinner.
Followed me all the way in. It just kept coming. There's another one. There's two down here. If it's 40, it's only just 40. Down back, I think. Oh, it's better than I thought.
How many goes to the angels? 40?
Oh, he had 3 or 4 goes.
Right guys, this is Wayne Grooms. Now Wayne, tell me a little about yourself and why you got into the scene on Facebook and helping people.
It's all fairly new to me, Facebook. Like 2.5 years ago, I guess I got into Facebook in a bigger way. And that was mostly because, you know, I go fishing every day. I've been fishing for 40 years. And it was basically always just me and Stig. I knew there were a lot of boats out there that I'd see on a regular basis, and I figured I'd join a club. No clubs on Redcliffe at all, not for small tinnies. If you want to go and play with the millionaires and the big tubs,
yep.
Well, there was plenty of scope for that, but I can't afford to get into that, so I thought, oh well, what I'll do, I'll just start a little Facebook page, 20 or 30 guys together, and
yep.
And sort of, you know, meet on a regular basis. Well,
and that Facebook page, what's the name of the Facebook page?
Redcliffe Land and Bay Fishing, RLBF Moreton Bay.
Yep.
Yeah, so it worked really well. We've got over 1,600 members now, and
yeah,
we have comps on a regular basis. There's
yep.
3 big comps a year, and there's probably another 3 or 4 weekend comps each
yep.
year.
Yeah, I've been following your page for quite some time, and you know that's how I met you, is actually on Facebook, and it's been really great. You know, Facebook, as much as it can be bad, I mean, it opens up the world of fishing, and you know, it gets a whole community together in the long run. Now, explain a little bit of what we're doing today.
Oh, we're out in front of Bribie, just near Cook's Rocks, and we're trying to stay between 1.2 and 800 mil of water.
Yep.
It's high tide at the moment, so a little bit deeper than that right now, but that's why it's quiet on the bite. And yeah, basically throwing our soft plastics out, looking for a few flatty.
Gear wise, what do you suggest our average fisherman uses?
Mate, flatty are the best fish in the world for the average fisher. They'll pretty much take anything.
Yep.
Any rod that you have in the shed will work. Obviously, if you've got a smaller stick, use a smaller stick.
Yep.
A little 1,000 to 2,500 size reel. Any bigger than that and you're really just holding weight, you don't need to hold.
Yep. And that does bring me back to what Team Madmullet's all about, is back to the basics, keeping things simple, and you don't need to spend $1 million on that combo to catch that fish of a lifetime. Well Wayne, let's get into these fish.
Taking it a run there.
Alrighty guys, that's my first flathead of the day. Pretty happy about this one.
Right on
Nice
top of the
one.
water there.
I'd say about 40. Alrighty guys, I'll just measure it. It comes in at 50. So I'm actually going to keep him for a feed tonight. So
On to another fish. Nowhere near as big as the last couple I've got, that for sure.
Yeah, Kurt.
Yep. Definitely not a big fish by any terms, but it's what we came out to target. So if you're catching a fish, you come out to target, you're doing the right thing. I'm not even going to put this fish on the measurer, I'm just going to put him back. Always check your line after you catch a fish. I checked my line just then and noticed it was grazed. Only fractionally, but that little nick in the line reduces the strength of your mono drastically. It always pays to check. I just use the old Rapala knot, which is the loop knot. See there? Okay, technique we're using. Cast it out. Let it go to the bottom. Now, as Wayne said earlier, we're only fishing shallow water, so it doesn't take very long. Tiny little bump, wind up the slack. Lift your rod, like 2 little hops, or 1 hop, it's totally up to you. Change your techniques up, and just got a little bite then, I just out it through the line. You don't want to be moving it too fast like this. They're flathead, they're ambush predators. The slower you work it, the better chance you've got of keeping in their strike zone. Just keep repeating until you get that hook up. If you find you're not getting any hits from the colour you're using, by all means change. But generally your whites and your natural colours will work best.
It's just behind you.
And another fish. Not too bad a fish, I don't think. Just in the middle of eating a bicky, and got a nice hit.
Half decent size, that one.
Another nice table fish. Hooked nicely in the top of the jaw there. There we go. This one will be going to the table as well. And what plastic are you using there, Wayne?
This plastic I get from MB Baits. He actually gave me a few of these to test out for him, and they're just rippers. Flathead absolutely love them. Little flick bait. It's got the gap down here to hold a bit of the S factor, and he just put S factor on it, so did real well. This one would be probably 40, 42, 43. But we might let him go, live another day, and I'll show you releasing it. The jaw is full of life at the moment, so he should release really, really well. He's biting down, wants to go big time. Anyway, that's what.
On to another fish. Getting quite late in the afternoon. The bite's starting to go off a little bit now. Starting to get a bit cool. Start to get the jumper on.
Yeah, that's
Not a massive fish. Thank you.
break the suspense, big or small. Look, grip stuff.
There you go, that blackbeard bait's doing it again. Let's chuck this one on the measurer. $45. I'll keep him for the pan as well. Alrighty guys, that about wraps it up. Look, it's been a pretty hard day, but we've plugged away and we've got a feed of fish between us all. I'd just like to thank you very much, Wayne, for bringing me out, and I'll definitely look forward to next time in our next adventure.
You're most welcome, Kurt.
Awesome. Until next time, cheers and good luck.